Shalom Israel, giving no praise to Yahweh. Ba'ashim Al-Shah, Ba'ashim Al-Kakadash. The one said I was just GMS Ruwa citation to you. I came out there pushing the word, truth, and sincerity, risking your freedom and your life to do so. All right, we come back to you with another video, man. As you can see, this is from rtnews.com. And this is Iran won't stop ballistic missile and nuclear programs despite U.S. pressure. Supreme leader, which we know is according to prophecy. These things are supposed to happen. Why? Because it's prophetic. I've been talking for a while about Iran wanting to strike Israel, Israel wanting to strike Iran. And that's the sentiment to this day, to this very day of what they plan on doing. They want to attack Iran. Get them off the map. You see? So I'm going to read a little bit and I'm going to get some scriptures. So it says, Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei said his country won't cave into the U.S. demands to stop developing ballistic missiles and a nuclear industry. Saving Tehran is capable to stand up to Washington's bullying. The sanctions that the U.S. imposed against Iran are meant to destroy its economy and reduce Tehran's regional influence, but they are only making Iran's more resilient. Yushalaki about the background says Khamenei said on Friday in a televised address on the occasion of the Islamic holy day of Al-Adha. The sanctions are a crime against the Iranian nation. He said they may seem to target the establishment. In fact, they hurt the entire nation. And that's America's goal, man. To destroy the nation, man. Make it worse. Okay? Because America's the big bully on the earth. Let's get that. I forget the scripture off top, but the scriptures say, wickedness have not compassed through continually. You see? Because America's the bully on the earth, man. They do all the wrongs in the earth, man. They bully people. They rob you, take your land. That's America for you. You see? So it says, reading on. Khamenei said, despite all the U.S. effort, Iran won't stop producing ballistic missiles for its defense or develop its nuclear history. He said, the reason as much as it can, relying on national capabilities and cutting out dependence on oil exports will help us to resist America's pressure, he assured. Right, it says, the change required Washington to withdraw from the 2015 agreement, which was signed by Iran, 5 world leaders, nation, and the EU, and promised Iran relief from sanctions. But pretty much it said it's going to stop developing its nuclear missiles, man. And why is it developing its nuclear missiles in the first place? Because if you know anything about war, whoever has the best weapon, or they both have the equal to strong weapon, that's the best defense. You can't bring a knife to a gunfight, so your best defense would be a gun. So in order for Iran to protect itself, what does it have to do, man? Establish itself as a nuclear state, or a state that has nuclear bombs. And that way that would counteract Israel's ability to really dominate it, okay? Which, is prophecy. So let's get this. Revelations 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Right, man, what was the second woe? The second biggest war. Or woe in this context means war. Or mass death and destruction. You see? So the Lord said, the second war was past and the third war coming quickly, meaning, this third war is fastly approaching, very soon. And that's the time we living in right now. That's where all nations are gearing up with nuclear missiles and nuclear weapons, uranium, which is the thing that fused them nuclear weapons, man. That's why they're getting up for it, because they're getting ready for this coming third war. And this is Jeremiah 50:45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Babylon, and the purposes that he hath purposed against the land of Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. And what's the least of the flock, man? Least of the flock is Israel and Iran. And what is he going to draw out? The bigger nation or the stronger nations. U.S., Russia, China. Okay? These are the countries that's going to be drawn out in the war from the little countries as Israel and Iran. It says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Now, who's that talking about? The state of Israel or the country of Israel shall make America desolate with it through that war. He's going to cause all nations to shoot missiles at each other, man. But Israel and America is going to be totally wiped out. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible, man. So when we see news like this, man, it's no surprise to us because the elders already told us that. You see? So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kagadash. Double honor to the elders of GMS, Ruel. Salutations to Akim out there, just pushing this word, man, risking your freedom in your life to do so. That's pretty much it, man. Stay ahead in the news, keep watch, man, and watch for these little prophecies that's going on, because it's major. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.